Episode 8 of the night comes to an end. While Mina was attending them all in a memory shower in another part of the castle, where is it? The vampire's worst fears had come true. Ugh! The Duke was about to smash into pieces all the rarities that he had been collecting over the centuries. Stop. I shouldn't let this get to me. He couldn't afford to waste time on emotions, so some mortal came across an exotic trinket and thought it would be a good idea to take it. This is all very unfortunate, but I certainly have enough strength to deal with them until the morning. The last time I faced such an enemy, it proved nearly fatal. Well, it's time to take revenge. And the unstoppable power of the night raged within the walls of the castle. And Mina began her search. It should be around her somewhere. When did things get this complicated? Maybe when I died, I also became evil? Yes, I decided to become a vampire bride. God, but just one day ago I didn't even believe that the supernatural existed. And now I'm the supernatural myself. Right. Where to next? Library. Bathhouse. Trophy room. I'm gonna go with the bathroom because of the little red, globes. Here it is. There has to be a vampire's heart hidden in here somewhere. Mina looked around the room. What had once been a sanctuary of bliss and luxury now presented an eerie side. The smooth marble had long since lost its shine, overtaken by mold and moss, and the intricate decorations inspired thoughts of collapse of the civilization rather than its greatness. And where am I supposed to look? There's only stone and metal in here. I guess it'd have to be sealed up somewhere. But how would I free it then? I don't have any tools or any idea of what to break either. Even if it was here, it would take several days to destroy everything, and I only have until dawn. What should I do? Try to find clues. The one who hid the heart must have left a trace. Maybe I've read too many detective stories, but there has to be a clue. Everything in here has been covered with dust, cobwebs for years, but things must have already been set up all the way back then. Books out of sequence, some kind of object out of place. I need to check. Something shiny caught the girl's eye. We have magnifying glass and magnifier. Magnifying glass. +2 logic. This may be cliché, but why not? Armed with the lens, she started examining every corner. And it looks like you need 20 for this scene. Looks like there's nothing here. Oh, some detective I am. What should I do? Start searching. Alright, here goes. We've got table, insert, bathtub. Let's do insert. Damn shame I have to ruin my nails, but this is important. Mina loosened the edge pattern, revealing the back panel. Cockroaches, wood lice that were hiding behind it began to scatter. Gross, but not life-threatening. Nothing. I'm just wasting my time. Alright, how about pipes underneath the bathtub? I've never had to deal with plumbing before. In hindsight, it's a skill that probably would have come in handy. She started dismantling the cover leading to the drain. There's something here. Someone had to rip the pipes out to put it in there. Reaching deeper with her hand, she felt something. An old lockbox. There it is. The girl's hands were trembling with excitement. Now I can save him, and we'll have an immortally happily ever after. Mina thoughtfully turned the lockbox over in her hands. I wonder what it looks like. A vampire heart extracted by black magic. She felt like Pandora as she was about to open the box, but curiosity got the better of her. Uh-oh. Your attention was attracted by empty lockbox. It's empty? Everything around her swayed. How? You probably thought this would be so easy. That you would effortlessly find the missing heart and become a hero in the span of one evening. Nevertheless, this behavior was very predictable. I knew that you would start your search immediately. That's why I gave you directions. The wrong ones. So you and some friend of yours would accidentally stumble upon something that you need and I don't. What? Why so silent? Can't escape the labyrinth of paradoxes into which you have led yourself. I was just wondering where I know you from. Trying to remember a spell. I mean, where she remembered him from is the dream shard. Why not? One no logic. Impossible. I leave no traces. Everyone could tell the truth about me is dead. It has been for quite a long while now. Perhaps. Are the names Adelaide and Sebastian de Aldenan ringing any bells? An 18th century romantic chronicle about the journey from a nobleman to a pirate in Santo Domingo and back. Oh, I see they do. So they wrote a book about traveling to the ends of the world called Sails in the Fog. I used to really like fantasy as a child. Among Davy Jones's friends, there was a creature whose description closely matches yours. Yes, a paradox, right? Oh, if it weren't for her and the crew, I would have been free a long time ago. As a result of the memories flooding back, the manservant was unable to keep his false appearance. Yes, take that. Don't hide behind that pretty face. I know what you're really like. You still don't know anything. And now it's my turn. The monster turned out to be larger than one could imagine. Much larger. What's going on? Ignoring all the laws of physics and nature, it grew and grew, occupying the entire space. How am I supposed to fight this? You can't. I'm invincible. You can't use pathetic methods. The tentacles, having taken over the room, turned their attention to her. Wherever she tried to move, a new obstacle immediately appeared there. You can't escape me. I'm in control. Control the castle. I control you. What about your plan, or I won't give in to... What about your plan? One the line. What are you talking about? Oh, you know, when you were boasting about how everything was going according to your plan. It doesn't seem like you're in control if you have to resort to killing me. I'm not going to kill you. I'm just going to show you that resistance is futile, and you can't defeat me. A tentacle wrapped around her leg. No. And then one more, and another. Listen, this is every girl's, well, most. Yeah, no, anyway. Let me go. They gripped her hands, restricting her movements. Not like this. Wriggling all over her body, they slithered under her clothes, completely trapping her in seconds. Okay. She dangled like a fly caught in a spider's web. What do you feel now? The girl, fidgeting her wrists against the magical bonds, listened to her inner sensations. I feel... Oh. Okay, let's see what the, Diamond has to say. 3 to darkness. I don't understand. Explain yourself. Listen, she watched a lot of videos at home before she became a vampire. What? Meaning glanced around the room, which now consisted of fluttering tentacles in constant motion. Ah. Having stopped flailing around, she now stretched out completely against her bindings, making them slide across her body again. To be honest, I've never felt something like this in my life. Nothing that could come close to this. And when you stop squirming and resisting, then suddenly you can let yourself feel this. What do you mean by this? Why don't you squeeze me a bit harder, but gently? Slide along my body, loosen my wrists a little. Maybe you'll start feeling it yourself. Why don't you give it a try? Oh no, I'm afraid of this. The creature was visibly flustered. Its mask displayed a mix of confusion and curiosity. He slightly squeezed the girl's firm, but okay. We did a thing, don't at me. Listen, if you want to see some of the things, it's in our Discord. Otherwise, let's go. Anyway, yeah, no, I posted some of them because I'm like, what the hell? You can't show it on YouTube. You let your guard down and got carried away with me. It didn't account for the fact that my screams would be heard throughout the castle. And they'll be heard by someone you pissed off. The ruckus had attracted a hungry creature. Ah, my friend. There you are. Good thing I fed you. I knew in a second that you were no ordinary cat, the way you kept showing up just the right moments. Not to mention, you led me to the crypt with the blood. Oh, it's the master's last faithful ally. Cats usually love to listen to people talk, but not this time. The furry creature, like a ball of rage, rushed to rip and tear everything in its path. Oh, I forgot that you had a bit of vampire power within you. Wait, is that a vampire cat? What? It's now canon, folks. We got a vampire cat. Seems I'll have to set my principles aside and resort to force. I'm not the strongest compared to my siblings, but I am quite capable of tearing such a small creature apart. The room suddenly became extremely cold, and all the shadows became deeper. It seems that I let my guard down. The doors open, and he appeared in the doorway. So this is why a rotten stench of betrayal has been following me everywhere. It's just an old friend who decided to drop by. I came to collect a debt. I should be angry, but then I'd have to admit that I expected the deal to be fair. But I am not delusional. I haven't lost sight of reality. Yet. Then there's no point in us fighting. Everything will go as planned. Your plan hasn't worked yet, and I also haven't made my move. I still think that that's a good idea to tear you apart, as a way to take the edge off a little. Mina witnessed a display of vampiric power. The monster's silhouette became a blur due to the sheer speed and bloody haze surrounding it. Every movement was a wave of destruction. The manservant had to focus all of his energy on not getting caught under the barrage of fury. The binds began to weaken. It's payback time. The odds are against me. I think we'd better face off later. Space folded in on itself with a pained shriek, and the monster vanished within. Escaped, as always. Vampire glanced sideways at the half-naked girl. Listen, she was naked just a minute ago, don't at me. Put on some clothes, this look is not becoming. A bundle of clothes from her room dropped on the floor. Listen, I missed my, outfit from earlier. Just saying. Contradiction, ambition, comfort. So you can't buy all of them. Okay. I'm looking at the black ones. Leave me alone. I like arrogance. It's too bad it doesn't have a gown bottom, so I'll take it. Choose your hair color. Dark. I guess ponytail and black curls, I guess. Mysticism. Choose your hair color. I just did that? Question mark? This is much better and more convenient. Yes, you're a good cat. So smart. Mina started scratching the well-fed creature behind the ear. And the creature purred diligently in response. What are you standing around for? Go find him. The animal, obeying the order, rushed headlong into the corridors. That's better. I appreciate your help. I just stole for time, but my assumption was correct. It's nice to know you care about me. Your loyalty and faith in me is commendable. Could we give him a name, please, versus vampire? Usually mortals freeze at the sight of that creature, paralyzed by supernatural fear. So you knew him? Fortunately, yes, my lord. We met when I was dragged back into the time rift. I see. So you already know everything. I guess so. And we have something to discuss. In the banquet hall. The vampire left the room without further delay. There was an emptiness and disappointment in the girl's mind. Where am I supposed to look for the damn heart now? It was so close. Or did I just think it was nearby? It's very unpleasant to feel like you're being messed with. Feelings overwhelmed her, both anger and despair, but she couldn't give up. What if... I get the heart, or I'm late. I get the heart. Whoever's life and power will be in my grasp. It's scary to think what kind of power you can acquire if you use it wisely. Whether it's via diplomacy, magic, science, this is power capable of changing history. If I had it, I would... try to understand it. Maybe it contains a cure for all diseases, the secret to reversing old age. Maybe access to magic for everyone, who knows? After all, this power has been in possession of one person for centuries, and now it is... Okay, pull yourself together. It's too early to think about this. The heart is gone. It was recently moved. Well, recently by standards of this castle. Neither I nor the owner of the castle was able to find it, but at the same time it can't be far away based on the rules of magic. Magic. The young bride, immersed in her thoughts, steadily walked along the corridors towards her goal. What is that? It sounds like a battle. She quickened her pace. What? Go away. Also weird the flowers keep coming. Hey, it's a gargoyle. You were supposed to keep my peace. The tranquility of this castle. I trusted you, and this is how you repay me. You treated me like a thing, an object. You thought you had bought my loyalty forever. It's right. If it weren't for the magic of my castle, you would have long ago become a statue, like all your sisters. I was promised a lot more. He will tear open the borders between worlds. What came before, take what belongs to it. Doing this voice is killing my throat. The magic taken from the world will return, and my species will return to life and once again rule the sky and waterfalls. Pitiful creature that believed the honeyed words of the enemy. And there will only be chaos. That's what you say. I don't trust you anymore. And with that, the stone statue attacked the vampire. A fight ensued, and it was clear that the stone monster was inferior to the lord of the castle in every aspect. But apparently the vampire's power were not yet fully restored. I mean, it was frozen in place at the side of the fight. Could not look away. Side with the vampire, or stay out of it. I'm gonna side with the vampire because, you know, you're an a-hole, Mr. Gargoyle. Don't you dare harm my love. After all, Mina was now a creature of the night, and she had plenty of power. Using her claws, she rushed at the gargoyle, alternating her attacks with those from the vampire. I am at your service. I see you found your courage after all. And now two creatures were pushing their enemy back. I will tear you apart! The gargoyle flicked its tail, knocking the girl off her feet. Ouch, that hurts. Stone claws reached towards her face. One down. Another swish of the tail. But the attack was blocked by the vampire's hand. Not today. Blood started dripping directly onto the girl. Thank you. I've got you in my grasp. The monster decided to take advantage of the moment to bite into its victim. Enough, this game has dragged on for far too long. The girl witnessed the Duke draw his sword for the first time. Steel flashed in the air in an arc, and the monster crumbled into a pile of stone and rubble. You helped me save my strength. The girl melted under his gaze, which showed a glimmer of pride. You acted bravely and wisely. I appreciate that. In our situation, it's not worth wasting time and energy on random fights. What do you mean? I knew everything about the heart. So, you already know about that? Yes. Then why are you still here? I thought I knew the answer, but the demon has deceived and confused you. That's right. This news is bleak for me. The vampire was lost in thought. Are you reminiscing about the past again? Yes. And my life has gotten into this. My servants have rebelled. The creatures of the fog dragged me into their game. And my life depends on an ordinary girl. You don't like losing control. Control is what separates an aristocrat from a commoner. You are either in control as the ruler, or you simply drift along, guided by those who are willing to take responsibility. I see. And I guess you consider yourself to be one of those who are willing to take on this burden and extend a ruling hand to the world. I hope that is a rhetorical question. And the control flow, the rivers and the weather. You won't trick me with this. Yes, I possess both the magic and the power to command nature. Then please rewind time, at least a couple of hours. Buy us some time. Control is an illusion. The more things you take over, the less power you actually have. I may be a mere mortal, but I managed to learn a few lessons over the course of my life. First of all, I play with the cards that fate dealt me, and I don't get overwhelmed when something doesn't go my way. And therefore you can achieve what you want. Did you just agree with me? There's no point in denying the obvious, and I should reconsider the principles by which I live. But before that, there's still the matter of surviving this night. And unfortunately, it's almost over. But if things do work out, I will consider it an honor to hear your thoughts and theories again. The howl of dozens of monsters filled the castle. And here are the next 10 contenders for my throne. Run. I will delay them to the best of my ability. But I can handle it. You continue the search. To confirm those words, a slight push directed the girl into the corridor. Mina ran away, calculating the time until dawn. And her thoughts feverishly sought an answer. which rooms are inaccessible to vampire senses, which... And then it hit her. My room. A hunter once lived there, and he probably sanctified every inch of such a dangerous place. Mina was aware of a secret storage facility supposedly left especially for her. The biggest secret was hidden in the wardrobe. Nike, Alice, Aphrodite, Kate, Ursula, Demeter. Are we changing our outfit yet again? I will actually accept that one, but I'm just asking. It's actually two of my favorite colors. Her makeup bag was also there. Okay, I like that one so far. It's around the eyes, I believe. So don't change. Oh, I might have to take a moment for this one. Hold on, I need to really stare. Okay, it took me a second. So I really looked in, like, close to the face. This one has a little, like, splotch and a little eyeshadow and whatnot. I forget what you girls fully call it, but anyway. This one is more bottom and top, and more like a line. And then this one's, like, really refined. Oh, so this is good. Don't get me wrong. I like the attention to detail, but I will go with the flame. Also, I see her hair changed again. 2 to athletics. 2 to logic. Okay, her hair went back. Make up your mind, damn it. Your attention was attracted by the heart. It's been here all this time. Practically in plain sight. Now we stand a chance. What? What? I don't understand. I'm just gonna say that I don't understand. So you change your eyeliner and you gain 2 to athletics? What? Anyway, 3 to mysticism, 5 to logic. So we're almost where we should have been. So we're now 2 under that. But then I'm sure the next one's gonna improve heavily. And then also 6 to darkness, 8 to light. So we're kind of playing even there, so that's a good thing. So before I collect those diamonds, without further ado, thank you all for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down the description, plenty of links to social media, things to check out, ways to support, and it would be greatly appreciated if you did so. Which, speaking of which, let me see when the next chapter is. Alright, so as you see here, the new episode, which will be 9 out of 9, I believe, basically will not come out until May. So we've got about 2 weeks. So do keep that in mind. So for those of you going, where's the next episode? Listen, I have to wait about 2 weeks, okay? Just like you, everybody else. I'm not special. I wish I was, but I'm just like you. With that being said, today we've caught up with a couple books within the past week or so. So please go check those out. One of which is Time Capture, or Time Catcher, right? The new season will be starting here soon. That'll be cool. Estria's Heart, again, same scenario. Episode 3 will coming out in May as well, so we've caught up with quite a few of these. So now on to finish some Kali and some Arcanum and whatnot. So again, please consider supporting. As you can see here, I'm out of teacups, so I have to wait, just like you as well. Developer, hi. Let me watch an ad for a teacup. Just saying, just throwing that out there. It'd be kind of nice. It'd be kind of nice. But otherwise, reasonably priced. 30 chapters for $20. Not too bad. But anyway, thanks for watching. Catch you all later. Peace out.